Hi lovers, today I'm going to be talking about ways to sleep better. And sleep is so important, as you know, because if we are not sleeping well, our bodies are not functioning optimally because we are not giving our body that depth of rest to where our cells can actually rejuvenate. So it's affecting us on a physical plane, on a mental plane, on an emotional plane, and on a spiritual plane. If we're not getting sleep, we're going to be mentally foggy, we're going to lack energy, we're going to lack inspiration, we're not going to show up being our best selves. We're not going to show up as the best parent, as the best friend, as the best colleague, as the best version of us, right? So here are some ways that that have helped me to make sure that I get the best consistent sleep possible. So first I want to start off with setting boundaries and having a personal ritual before bed, okay? Because if we're not doing that, then it's a disservice to ourselves and our sleep and our well-being and our health, right? So I make sure that before bed, key number one, before bed I am avoiding my phone / social media 3 hours before bed. And I do this because even though I might be done scrolling before bed, my brain is still processing that information for hours. And so I want to make sure that before I actually go into dream time, into a different state of consciousness, that I am going into this state of consciousnness with a more relaxed, calm, heart space place. And as much as I love Instagram and I love seeing other people's lives, there's a time and a place for it, and before bed is not the time. It will affect our dreams and it will keep our brains going and working, right? So, key number two is I really like to make sure that before bed I am going to bed with something calm and something where I can actually have somewhat of a prediction of what I'm seeing. So instead of looking at other people's lives and seeing other people, I'm reading a book. Key number two, read a book before bed or listen to a meditation or an audible. This is where you can actually give yourself permission to enjoy that moment of being with this book, of being in this guided meditation, of listening to this audible, of maybe putting on instrumental music and stretching. The idea is to calm down the nervous system and to give your subconscious and your conscious time to become present and relaxed. Brian Scott on YouTube has really stellar guided meditations. In fact, he is the man that got me into meditation. This is why I bought these headphones. So if you can, get some sound canceling headphones, and I really recommend Brian Scott. You can look up Brian Scott guided sleep meditations, and they have truly changed my life. He has a lot of information. And so that's key number two, is either a book, stretching, and instrumental music, and or a guided meditation. Because when we go to sleep in this calm state, we'll wake up in this calm state. So how we start is how we end the day is how we will start the day. That energy seems to transition into the waking hours. So just being aware of that, right? Okay, key number three is get an eye mask. And when we are allowing any light to be processed in the eye, the light will make it so we can't fully sleep. It's almost telling the brain, oh, there's a light on, I need to be aware, I need to be up. It's telling the brain that it's not time to go to bed. So strong fluorescent lights, really try to dim those a few hours before bed. Have salt lamps on, maybe candles, really dim lights, because that will tell the system and the body and the brain to start to wind down. So I want to make sure that when I'm sleeping to not have any light being seen, and treatment process. So a bamboo eye mask is really amazing. I choose bamboo because it's a natural material, but it's also cooling. It's a cooling material, so it feels nice and cool on my face. So key number 3 is an eye mask. Key number 4 is I love going to bed with background noises. So I like a fan, and I like a fan too because I tend to run really hot at night, so the fan cools me off, and the fan kind of tells my brain to turn off, and that background noise, I can't hear every little thing, so it just kind of blurs everything for me. And I like to open a window and have the fan be blowing in fresh air because I think to me that feels good to have that circulation going. And then that goes into key number 5 is a lavender essential oil. I love doTERRA's lavender essential oil. I think it's $23 on Amazon. And I will put this lavender essential oil on my pineal gland, the third eye, right here on the sides of my eyes, and then on the back of my neck and under my nose. And then I'll also pour a few drops into my hands, and then I'll rub my hands together and I'll breathe it in. But also, I highly recommend getting a diffuser. You can get it on Amazon. You can get everything on Amazon. Just go to Amazon or go to TJ Maxx. I actually get a lot of my diffusers on TJ Maxx. And put lavender in there, and it will just infuse the room with the relaxed smell of the lavender. The lavender really does have such a calming effect on the mind, the body, and the spirit. And this ritual of having the fan, having the eye mask, having the book, avoid having any electronics in the room, TV on, phone. Subconsciously, when we have these things in our room, it's telling the mind and the body subconsciously that it's not time to turn off. So we really have to create the environment that tells the subconscious and the conscious, okay, it's time for rest, it's time to rejuvenate, it's time to relax. So it really is creating a spa-like atmosphere. And it's so important to do this for yourself because this is such a crucial and important aspect of life, is this healing time for us, this winding down time for us, this let's reflect on the day and process the day and give myself that time so I can see what's working and what's not working, and I can tell my beautiful body and mind and spirit that, and give it that space to relax. We owe it to ourselves. We really can create such a beautiful ritual and spa atmosphere in our own homes, and why not? It would make a huge difference in our lives. So these are my tips and tricks. Oh, last one. Just kidding. Magnesium spray. Before I go to bed, I get topical magnesium spray. And why magnesium is so important for many health benefits, go ahead and do your own research, but magnesium calms the central nervous system. So the central nervous system is what keeps us in fight or flight, or the nervous system it's our nerves, right? It's like how our body is feeling, and so the magnesium gives permission and a reminder to the nervous system to relax. And so I spray it on my feet. I'll do like 3 sprays, and then I'll let it absorb before I walk around. And it is said that magnesium helps you sleep better, sleep longer, and to wake up more refreshed. So I highly recommend the magnesium spray. You can get it too on Amazon or your health food store. I get mine at Natural Grocers. You can get it at Whole Foods, or you can get it at Sprouts, any kind of conscious store like that. Maybe even Walmart, maybe even Target. I have no idea. So magnesium spray also. Cool. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. If these tips and tricks work for you, let me know, because that would be super awesome, as we all